Unboxing the Google Nest Mini. So this is the second generation of the Google Nest Mini. Luckily today I only have to work the camera because I have an assistant doing it, because it's a Google Nest Mini. We first saw one of these at my sister's place, and I believe it's the competitor to the Amazon, whatever it is. Well, that's a good tour of the box. It's an interesting little thing. Let's have a look inside. There we are. That's the Google Nest Mini. Now let's see what's inside the box. Well, what's... Okay, now let's see what's inside the box. What's that? Power adapter. What's underneath it? What's this look like underneath? So you can hang it on the wall if you want. USB cord already connected to the power adapter. What's in there? Nothing. Not much in the box of the Google Nest Mini. So it's probably worth reading this, how to set it up. There we go. Yeah. You'll see shortly more about it. In inches is that. Whilst it's a novelty more than anything to most of us, it definitely has a place for the visually impaired, and just as a convenience for most of us.
Hi. To get started, download the Google Home app on a phone or tablet.
Setting it up is pretty straightforward. Hey Google. Hey Google, tell me a joke.
I hope you like this one. What do you call a joey kangaroo that won't go outside? A pouch potato.
Oh dear.
If you ever want to know what time it is, just ask.
Hey Google, what's the weather going to be like on the weekend?
Highs will fall from 30 to 27, while lows will be in the mid-teens. Today, it'll be sunny. From tomorrow until Sunday, it'll be partly cloudy.
Hey Google, are there any improvements on the Google Nest Mini with the second generation?
On the website cnet.com, they say, the good Google added several new features and improved sound quality to its second-generation smart speaker. The bad, you still can't connect the Mini to larger speakers via auxiliary cable, and there's no digital display like Amazon's newest Echo Dot has.
Hey Google, does the Google Nest Mini have batteries?
On the website support.google.com, they say, no, the Google Home Mini doesn't have a battery and will need to be plugged into a power supply to function.
Hey Google, is anyone listening in?
I'm designed to wait in standby until I'm activated, like when you say, hey Google. The status indicator on your device lets you know when I'm activated. When I'm in standby, I won't send what you're saying to Google or anyone else.
Hey Google, who's Steve Mac YouTube?
Sorry, I don't have general information about Steve Mac YouTube, how-to tips, education and more, but I might know some specifics if you ask.
Hey Google, how much does a Nest Mini cost?
Here's a summary from the website techradar.com. What Google's Mini Smart Speaker is most for, however, is its rock-bottom price. The Google Nest Mini is supposed to cost $49.99 per £49 per 79 Australian dollars.
This was actually on special for about half that cost. Hey Google, phone Paul.
Before you can make a call on Duo, you'll need to complete a step in the Google Home app. In the mobile app, look for More Settings and select your device from the options. Then follow the steps for Duo calling.
Hey Google, tell me another joke.
Here goes. What sound does a nut make when it sneezes? Cashew.
Okay Google, tell me about my day.
First, let's see what your day looks like. Next, I'll play the news. And just so you know, you can customize this routine. I can also turn on lights, start coffee, play music, play a podcast, and more. Have a good day. Here's the latest news. From ABC News Briefing at 12:07 p.m. today.
ABC News.
I'm Rachel Hayter. The Queensland Premier has announced the planned reopening of the border to all of New South Wales if New South Wales can maintain no community transmission for the next 3 weeks. Queensland will revoke its hotspot declaration on the 1st of November.
Hey Google, increase volume.
Indoor and outdoor gatherings.
Turn off radio. Hey Google, set an alarm.
Got it. When's the alarm for?
10 a.m.
Done. Your alarm's set for tomorrow at 10 a.m.
Hey Google, turn off alarm.
Got it. Cancelled.
Hey Google, how far is it from here to New Zealand?
New Zealand is 2,491 kilometres from Brisbane.
Hey Google, what's the fastest animal on the planet?
Here's what I understood from Wikipedia. The fastest animal in the world is of course the cheetah. Do you want a little more context?
Yes.
The fastest land animal is the cheetah, which has a recorded speed of between 109.4 kilometers per hour and 120.7 kilometers per hour.
Wow.
The peregrine falcon is the fastest bird and the fastest member of the animal kingdom, with a diving speed of 389 kilometers per hour.
Hey Google, what's the fastest fish?
Sailfish. On the website oceanservice.noaa.gov, they say, clocked at speeds in excess of 68 miles per hour, some experts consider the sailfish the fastest fish in the world ocean.
Hey Google, tell me another joke.
This might make you laugh. As a golfer, it's always smart to wear 2 pairs of pants. You know, in case you get a hole in one.
Oh dear, there's no guarantee it tells funny jokes. Hey Google, how long does it take to fly from Brisbane to Perth, Australia?
The shortest flight is about 5 hours 10 minutes long. Flights from Brisbane to Perth leaving the 16th of November and coming back the 23rd of November start at $488.
Hey Google, what's the temperature in Brisbane?
The current temperature in Brisbane is 28 degrees. Today, it'll be sunny, with a forecasted high of 29 and a low of 14.
Hey Google, turn off. Hey Google, switch on.
I'm here and ready to help. If you want to turn on a smart device, ask me to turn on the specific device. Make sure you use the same device name as it appears in the Google Home app.
Hey Google, turn on the TV.
I don't see any remote devices linked to your account. You can add devices in the Google Home app.
Hey Google, turn up the volume. Hey Google, are you awake?
I'm always here for you. Can I help you with something?
Who invented the Nest Mini?
Google Nest. According to Wikipedia, Google Nest, previously named Google Home, is a line of smart speakers developed by Google under the Google Nest brand.
Hey Google, who owns Google?
Google's parent is Alphabet. Would you like to hear more?
Yes.
On the website investopedia.com, they say, Alphabet Inc. is the parent of Google, the world's largest search engine, which dominates internet search activity globally. The parent also is involved on a broad array of businesses, including cloud computing, software and hardware, advertising services, and mobile and desktop applications.
Hey Google, are you there?
Hello, what can I do for you?
Tell me a joke.
Okay, here you go. Did you hear the joke about the roof? I would tell you, but it tends to go over people's heads.
Goodness me. Hey Google, how long does it take to fly from Brisbane, Australia to California, USA?
On the website travelmeth.com, they say, the total flight duration from Brisbane, Australia to California is 14 hours, 50 minutes.
That's not bad.
Do you want a little more context?
Yes. Hey Google, how much does it cost to fly to California from Brisbane, Australia?
On the website faircompare.com, they say the average price for direct flights from Los Angeles, California to Brisbane is $1,061.
Hey Google, how do you subscribe to a YouTube channel?
Here's a summary from the website support.google.com. Subscribe to a channel. 1. Open the YouTube app or go to m.youtube.com. 2. Sign into YouTube. 3. If you're on the Home tab. And 4. If you're watching a video whose channel you want to subscribe to.
Hey Google, switch off. Well, there you have it. A quick rundown of the Google Nest Mini. It's a small little thing. And if you look around, it's pretty affordable. So, fun little device. The Google Nest Mini Generation 2, second generation. Yeah. And if you haven't seen my last video about making bread, feels okay. Looks alright. Let's cut some off. There we go. So whichever method you end up making your bread with, it always works out more expensive than simply buying it from your local bakery. But that's never as fun. You can check that out. I was very tempted to call it The Naked Chef, but you'll see why if you watch carefully. So cheers, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey Google, tell me one last joke before we go.
Here's a good one. Why don't skeletons ever go out on the town? They don't have anybody to go out with.
Hey Google, who writes your jokes?
I'll have to ask my engineers.
Hey Google, switch off.